Morning. Promise myself I do one of these videos every week. Finding time is not always easy, so like most independents, I'm finding time where I can, and this is my walk into work. So a couple of shout outs to start off with. I'd like to thank the guys at Unity, Rollo, Mike, Colin and Rachel for making me feel very welcome, for a great chat. Guys at Parity, Steve and Jace, thank you so much for your time, great discussion. Becky, Mashon, again, we sat down, talked about life as an independent, and that was cool. And Matt Gully as well, an old colleague of mine going back into the Specsavers days, and it was lovely to catch up with him. So what's been going on? Yeah, it's been busy, doing a lot of build outs. One thing I've been focusing on over the last couple of weeks is around potential vulnerabilities in what we're producing. Now, it's all well and good getting AI to build you out a lovely application, thrown up into production and forgetting all about it. Now, you know, vulnerabilities are kind of part of IT life, right? And what you should be doing is assessing those on a regular basis. So built into the portal was a vulnerability scan to make sure that I'm patching as I go. That's integrated into my GitHub Actions. So basically checking stuff in, making sure the vulnerability scans are complete. If there's any changes need to be made, any patches need to be done, that gets done. At the end of the day, it's the human that's liable for this, not an agent. So you've got to protect yourselves. Done some website scanning, again for the vulnerability side of things. I suggest pretty much everyone who's got a website, especially anything that's dealing with client customer data, I'd probably get your website scanned. I'm not talking full penetration testing here, although that's next on my list. But you know, that kind of cursory scan for vulnerabilities. These are known vulnerabilities as well, so it's really worth you getting your head around that and making sure those things are done. Like I say, at the end of the day, it's the human that's accountable. It's the human that's liable. Thinking a lot about AI transformation, and this kind of harks back to my experience through the early days of cloud, the digital transformation, all of those kind of large programs that companies seem to want to do. Now, all of these programs and AI will be the same, right? How do you eat an elephant? One mouthful at a time, right? And that's how we have to address, you know, sort of this AI transformation. You've got to really understand the value proposition. You've got to understand the realization of business benefits. You've got to understand your use cases and exactly what it is you want to do. You can't just put a blanket flag over the top of it and say, look, we want AI. I've seen a lot of large digitalization programs fail, biting way too much off, trying to do everything at once, going big bang, and it just doesn't work. So AI is no different from that.